Let's try not to cry through this. This is life after breast cancer. This is life after breast cancer. This is the messy, wonderful, lost life after breast cancer at 48. Yeah, I was 45. Do the math. 2022 when I was diagnosed. So I was 45 when I was diagnosed. And this channel is supposed to be about the healthy, holistic lifestyle that I lived before and am even better at now. However, there's a lot that I learned along the way, and that's what this channel is supposed to be about. But we will see. Because over on Instagram, I started talking about some Kelly rants, as I call them, and a few of them popped off. 10 million views later, 10 million plus. We're almost at 10.5 million now between Instagram, Facebook, YouTube Shorts. Tells me that you all want to understand why I don't use parchment paper on my sourdough. And we'll get to that. But hi, I'm Kelly. I want to say I'm a Gen Xer, but most Gen Xers are older than me. Not quite a millennial. I'm a 77 girl. And this is my story. Hopefully it comes out the way I'm looking forward to. I have a tissue just because there are some chances that I may get a little sappy. This is me watching back my cancer healing video journal that I created, knowing that I would want to share with other women, other people, families. There were a lot of tips that I learned going to Mayo Clinic in Jacksonville, going through what I went through, and just a lot that I couldn't share during the time. And what I did, it just fell on my very small network on Instagram, and it doesn't make way for SEO or people finding it the way it should. I don't have a script. I have a few notes that I do want to stay on track with, and then I'm going to watch my video back. I actually might go get my headphones because I want to listen to my voice from 3.5 years ago. Today is July. Today's July 7th, 2026. I was diagnosed officially December 22nd of 2022. I can tell you how that year went, the misdiagnosis, switching doctors, just getting into treatment, it being stage 3, aggressive, get chemo. Now I wanted to pack it in and go to Cancun and do a much different treatment plan, but my family wanted me to try the drugs first. I'm very happy I did. I wouldn't do it different. But here's a little bit of what I have to say here today. You all want to know about sourdough. You want to know about why parchment paper should not be at 450 degrees. And that's another video for another time. I'm doing the research to see what the manufacturers actually say why it's not unsafe. We'll get to that. But for now, I'm here to briefly talk about my love for sourdough. And it came through my cancer journey. Learning how to make sourdough has been something really good for me. I've always loved learning about food and cooking. And about a decade ago, I became a health coach. It doesn't make me a doctor, doesn't make me a dietitian, doesn't make me anything special. However, it does show that I'm interested in food. It shows that to me, it shows that to my family, it shows that to the title. So I picked Health Coach Kel, and it just kind of stuck. and I just kept it. I want to surround myself with people who want better, not the over the edge best, insanity, super control, but also not the frivolous fake food life. I'm 80% of the way. I like to live by the 80-20 rule. But enough about me. We are here today because I want to share some scary things about my cancer journey in hopes that it could eliminate some of the questions that you might have, shed some light on treatment side effects and things that you can do that might feel better if you're a healthy lifestyle liver, if you want to live a more holistic, healthy lifestyle, if you do believe in the food first model, if you want less fake and pills and stuff like that, and you want to learn how to do it in a healthier way. This is my content creation era. I have worked with brands I love in marketing, and I've learned a lot. And I preach a lot. Do this, team. Do that, team. This is important. Here's the strategy. Oh, wait, that's wrong. Change it. So when I stepped back to write a book, and then after treatment, tried to reinsert myself back into the marketing field, it didn't quite land the way I hoped, which is okay. And sign after sign after sign in the last 2 months, it was, okay, Kelly. Yes, I'll talk to myself in third person. Okay, Kelly, it's time for you to do it. Put your face out there. Look at the 3 little dots on the camera. Record. Hold the tiny mic because it sounds different when it's on my lapel. And my big mic is packed away. I just haven't gotten it out yet. So when the topic came up, like, what do you start with? Well, you start with those 10 million views. That's where we're going. So sourdough, simple, nervous system, stabilizing, safety. You can feel confident in the kitchen. And it is a gateway into the food first movement, mission. My motto is eat, dream, do. I believe wholeheartedly, and my story proves it. When you put your food first and you have that self-trust with yourself and the confidence and the nervous system regulation, and you're not in this decision fatigue, scrambling, what am I going to do, survival mode, you get to let me try that again. You get to dream again. You get to goal set again. You get to have the energy and the clarity and the stamina and the love for what you do to actually do it. That's why it's called eat, dream, do. Eat before your to-do list. Eat before you take care of everybody else. Your oxygen mask first. And then figure out your why if you don't know it already. Dream big, small. Hey, I am not the one that's going to dictate what your dreams are. You build the life that you want, but just go for it. And when you put your food first, I really think that you have everything you need to do that. And then the doing part is made up of 3 little parts: finding your voice, your clarity, speaking your mind with boundaries, creating those great relationships and networks, and then advocating for what you want. Not necessarily a business. It could be advocating to your kids for a good bedtime. And I've written and polished all of these words in books. And yet I just don't have the funnel, the marketing, the campaign, the gusto to sell them yet. So I am in a content creation era doing what I tell other 8-figure businesses and founders what to do. I know it's put my money where my mouth is. So that's what I'm doing. This is a long rant. It will be heavily chopped and cut down, I'm sure. And cancer helped me find my voice.